So I now have my pelican head cut out. I'm going to turn that layer off by clicking on the eyeball, and that'll hide or show, reveal a layer. So I'm hiding that. So now I can work on the shirt fish. So I want to cut the shirt out, and I'm going to also include the fish, but I will cut it out so I don't have this gray box, and then I will lose the head of the guy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use that quick selection tool again. So just start clicking on the shirt, let go, clicking on the shirt, let go, clicking on the shirt. And you'll see here it selected the middle, so I hold down that Alt key, get rid of that, add that back. It gets tricky here because the shirt is a similar color to the background. I want this fish and kind of drag the brush around. If you just click, it's not going to work, so you got to kind of click and paint. And it's looking for like pixels, so things that are similar in color and value to what you are clicking on. So that's going to get a little tricky there. I can hold down Alt to get rid of that. I want to make sure I get a piece of a shirt there. So I like to zoom in and just see that I got everything. And if it's not perfect, we can refine the edge later and make it a little bit more natural. Let's get that deselected there. And just reselect that little corner. That looks pretty good. So again, just like we did before, let's get rid of this right here. Just like we did before, we click on that layer mask. And now we've cut that out. And I'll hit Command 0. And then I'm going to turn that pelican back on. And we'll notice that the pelican is above the shirt. I'm going to switch the layer order so that, deselect, Command D. I'm going to get the Move tool, which is the one we use all the time to move things. Also notice that Auto Select is on so that we can move it and just click on different layers and it'll auto select which one it thinks you want. And we'll see that we're having trouble here getting that to work, so we're going to have to play around with that to get it to fit in. But now it's behind, so we're getting closer. What I would do is before I move on, I'm probably going to go ahead and save my file, because if I lost this, I would be upset because I put in some time. So I'm going to do File and hit Save. If you're not sure where you're saving it to, you can hit over here. If you're not sure where you're saving it to, you might have saved it in the wrong spot. You could always do Save As and just confirm that you're saving it in the Humanimal folder on your desktop in the Artwork folder. I am, so I just hit Escape to get out of that menu. All right.